I have a two-page, again, masyado namang, bakit 2 pages lang naman, kakahiya naman sa kanila. The Executive Secretary Salvador Medaldía and the other members of the Cabinet are newly appointed officials of the different government agencies, government-owned and controlled corporations, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I will read first the prepared speech, kasi nandyan lahat. I express my warmest congratulations to our newly appointed government officials. Thank you for taking on the opportunity to serve the Filipino people through your respective offices with a sincere commitment to effect positive change within the bureaucracy. As public officials, we are all called to perform our duties with the highest degree of moral integrity. The values of transparency, accountability, and the efficiency of our pillars will continue to guide us in our quest for good governance across all levels of government. Today, we renew our pledge to uphold a clean administration that puts a high regard on the welfare of our people. The advancement of their lives remains the most important indicator of our overall progress as a nation. I trust that we will continue to put the people's common good over our own personal interest and use your position to rally behind every Filipino aspiration for a better life. May you work diligently in restoring and preserving the people's faith and trust in government as you ensure reliable public service within your respective offices. Rest assured that I am with you in your shared quest, conscientious and responsive to government. We will continue working together in order to realize our goal to eliminate the ills that weaken social institutions, especially as we now move in the second half of my term. I count on you all, your unwavering efforts to implement effective programs and initiatives to pursue lasting reforms in every department, agency, bureau, and other administrative entities. Again, congratulations, but before I give just a short one. Time and again, now I can tell you, the first time that I expressed my disappointment and was ready really to let go of the presidency was during the time when Congress was debating on yung dublado ng sweldo ng military pati police. You must at least realize the importance of helping out our soldiers and policemen, lalo na sa police, in the hope na hindi sila they do not, baka makatulong. But still, with the revelations of the recent congressional investigation, it's with me. I've been reading it since last night. I am putting my cards on unused table and of the kay Secretary of Justice. Ganito yan. Ang procedure kasi ng gobyerno ganito. pag may demanda, if there's a wrong done, usually the department concerned should investigate. Na itong sa mga police, it's anyo sa administrative. Ang ating kasi may ombudsman na doon, may duplicity na. Because you investigate, then you forward it to the ombudsman. Pareho lang. O di idiretso mo na lang sa ombudsman to save time. Yan ang ano dyan. So, itong mga policemen, the ninja, and everybody else in government, you must deal first with the department where you belong. And I expect the department to impose administrative sanctions, which includes gross ignorance of the law. Then, the administrative proceeding may mete out a punishment of separation. But for your criminal liability, it belongs now to the ombudsman. So siya na yan. Ngayon, I just cannot adapt the investigation of the Senate because the Senate is not under me, nor am I under the Senate. So kung ano yung investigasyon nila, reviewin ko, at kung tumama naman sa lahat, on all fours, to a T, then I will just adopt some, but not all, maybe in form and in whatever, in the definition of the crimes, to make it more clearer sa magbasa ng kaso. The first time that I transmitted this to Gordon early on, so I promised the soldiers and the policemen that I will double the salary. Sabi ko sa kanila, pag hindi nyo binigay ito, wala na ako bukas. Forget about me. Bahala na kayo. Then you answer to the soldiers and policemen. I'm getting out. I cannot, just para akong inutil eh. Kung hindi lang naman ako makapagbigay ng commitment, and after that, nonchalant, you forget all about it, sabi ko, baka hindi ako makatulong because really, mababa talaga ang sweldo ng mga tao, policemen, especially that they are near, they cross the line of law enforcement, and so madali ang the temptation to commit corrupt and corruption. Sabi ko, kung hindi niya ibigayan, sabi ko kay Gordon noon, magre-resign ako. So kung madali lang naman, there's nothing dishonorable yung pag-uwi ka sa inyo, sabihin mo, wala. The second time was maybe out of exasperation. It was a command conference and pumutok yung ghost deliveries ng medisina. Sabi ko doon sa police pati military, ito si joint. Masikmura ko pa yung mga gasolina, yung conversion and all of these things. Baka hindi nila alam natin lahat. Not only I, not only me, but everybody in government who has had an experience to work in the local government units. Alam namin yan. But sabi ko, okay na lang sana yan. Huwag lang itong medisina ng mga sundalo who have suffered a lot. And you just give me nothing. I cannot see any reason why a soldier or a policeman or a civilian for that matter to be rejected or declined to be treated because there is no medicine. Actually, I simply refuse to believe it. Kasi ako, I'm giving 100 million. Excuse me. No, nagpunta yung staff ng PGH. They have about 64 million a year. Sabi ko, yan lang ang problema ninyo. I called Andrea Pagcor. Sabi ko, ma'am, mag-set aside ka mula ngayon, 100 million for PGH. A month. At saka yung sa Army, sa Armed Forces, pati sa Police, they have 50 million every month, each department. Palagay ko hindi talaga maubos yan. Kung maubos man, dadating sa akin. So, kung ganon, tapos ibigay mo sa akin yung garbage na lang, talagang mag-aaway tayo. Kung hindi pa yung 100 million, sabihin mo. Dagdagan, liguan kita ng pera ng 300 million. And the second time was, nung nandiyan sila, lahat, Spiro, I am pissed off with this setup. I'm tired. Amigo, if the commanders of the Air Force, Navy, Army, and Police will stand up now, I will go home. There's enough flights to Davao that I can catch up with. So, what I'm trying to tell you is that it's the travails of corruption. Maniwala kayo sa akin. That's why you have to help your country or it will go kaput. And I said, remember this, I will not stay long. We are just temporary, passing by. If we cannot have a law and order in this country, including the eradication of yung terrorists, ang NPA has been classified as a terrorist, the organization itself. So, kung wala tayong, hindi kayo makapunta ng Zamboanga without being kidnapped, there's a lot of foreigners investing their money. Alam naman nila, sinabi natin, do not go to these places because we are at this time incapable of protecting everybody. Ayaw ko naman itong mga puti, yung mag-retire, karamihan yan matanda, ayun, makidnap. So, hindi pa tayo preparado. And this will go on and on and on. But if there is corruption and we cannot really control crime and criminality, medyo mahirapan ang Pilipino. What I'm afraid of, I'm not trying to be somebody. I'm just a plain worker of government. Yan lang ang trabaho ko. Magnayang presidente. We are all workers of government and we serve the people. Period. Ngayon, kung hindi kayo maniwala niyan, I have been trying to push the military and the police to go all out. Sabi ko, tapusin na ninyo itong gera na ito. Because kung hindi nyo matapos sa panahon ko, na ako talaga nagsasabi, go out and destroy them. And if your life is in danger, please kill them. And for those who want to continue with this drug, it's Sinyalosa coming in, kaya makita mo ngayon cocaine. The rich guys are doing cocaine And they cannot be just, may mga yate, may mga eroplano, and they can puff their way to death in places where they are beyond reach by the authorities. Ganon ang style, and if we cannot have a control, mahirap, because ang pera talaga is corrosive. We are all students of history. Pag hindi ko na kaya to, paning ko wala makakaya, except you'll have a military running the show. There will never be an ending violence against the people and our children. Ang yung mga anak natin, I don't know who will succeed me. Pero kung matakot lang yan sila dyan sa mga, there's always two sides of the coin. If you are on the side of enforcing the law, you have to do it. Iyan naman kabila, well, the opposition, they always hunker onto sasakyan nilang. Kagaya ni Robredo, sige lang sa human rights. As a matter of fact, I'm sending a letter to her through Secretary Medialdia. I will surrender my powers to enforce the law. Ibigay ko sa Vice President. Ibigay ko sa kanya mga 6 months. Siya ang magdala. Tignan natin kung anong mangyari. Hindi ako makialam. Sige, gusto mo? Mas bright ka? Sige. Ikaw. Subukan mo. Mahirap. Madali kasi I've been 21 mayors. Hindi mo na ako maloko ng mga ganun. Ang Davao, the success story of Davao is there. There's a secret. And that secret belongs to the one who is on top. Dito, ganun rin. May sekreto yan. But that is not for discussion. It is neither good to be talking about it, whether in sub rosa or publicly. But ganitong sitwasyon sa Pilipinas, remember that all these years, all of these things were just swept under the rug. Tinatago lang nila. And suddenly, when I became a worker of this office, dala-dala ko si Bato, open the records, tell me who they are. Ayun. No? And of course, Magalong and the rest, the well-meaning friends, alam mo kasi ganito, it's good to be loyal to a person. It is nice to be attached to an organization. Walang problema yan. Sa fraternity, sinabi ko, hindi matapos yung hissing. There will always be hissing whether you like it or not. Mintras na yan. Pero as long as we allow fraternities to exist, not so much sororities, meron talaga yan. Kaya, I'm sorry, I have this virus. Nakuha ko sa ang lamig naman kasi ng Japan eh. Lamig sa gabi. Sa kayang Pilipino, hindi naman tayo sanay sa our immune system mag-dive. So, itong droga, hindi talaga ito matatapos. Hanggang hindi mo ubusin. And, of course, may I remind you again, they are mimicking me and trying to make, a poetry out of these things. Yung sinabi ko na, itong droga, sabi ko sa law enforcement, and you can very well remember all the things that I uttered. Sabi ko, go out and destroy the apparatus of the drug people. Destroy the apparatus. At it includes the people there. Those machines, those bodegas, do not manufacture without the human intervention. Pag dumaban sa inyo, patayin ninyo. Ayaw ko makita yung police ko na namatay. That's been my experience in Davao. Na dumating sa panahon na I have to give the ultimatum. Yung ayaw ninyo, saka kayo rin. You know, a drug trafficking group of whatever kind, be it mixed with Chinese and Filipinos or with the Senyalosa. There's an interesting book coming up. I just don't have enough copies. So they are here. Pati itong mga Meksikano pumapasok na itong mga gagong unggoy na to. Pero sige lang. Amigo, but if you are always sensitive with criticism doon sa itong mga human rights, patay. Walang magawa. Wala kang magawa. Palagi kang good boy. Patay. Patay ang Pilipinas. And the narco politics is already here. Matagal na. Yung mga mayors, matagal na yung mga putang ina na yan. Ngayon lang inabot. Sila yan. I remember when, during the time of President Ramos, Alunan was at the DILG. The guy is still alive. He called us mayors dito. Sabi niya, ang DEA, the Drug Enforcement Agency ng United States, warned him there sa Amerika that if you do not take care of your drug problem, it's swallowing yung pinaka, sabi ng Amerikano, dyan sa baba, malakas na. And before you know it, you will become a narco politics. It has come to pass. How many mayors? Sila Loot, sila lahat. Itong ngayong bago, well, I'm waiting for the investigation of Anion. Kasi I have to conduct my own. Of course, yung persuasive effect ng Senate result sa investigation will be considered. That's my lament. Wala talaga tayong lusot nitong duruga na ito. It could only get worse before it gets better. Ang problema, ang magsunod, you better, tanungin ninyo ako, you get a military to be elected. Kaya kung yung in the horizon, makita mo man. Itong si Robredo, talking nonsense, nandoon pa sa labas. Sinabi ko the policemen can accept gifts right away in knee-jerk. Hala kasi nila, the acceptance of a gift is automatically a crime. Lacson, I can forgive him. He's not a lawyer. Pero si Robredo, kung ganun ka na pagka-presidente, hindi mo alam pala ang batas, kaabogada mo, walang mangyari dito sa Pilipinas. I told the public and the police and the military that you can accept gifts if they are just token or given in gratitude. Actually, I was using the words of the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Law. Hindi niya nakuha. Sabi niyo, you are suggesting an immoral thing. Hindi na ako muna umimik. Sabi ko, napakabobo naman itong yawa na ito. I was quoting the very words of the law. If it's given in as a token or in gratitude in small amounts, yan ang sinasabi ko. Kasi nagtanong, ang pulis, pwede ba magtanggap ng regalo? It's the culture. Noon parang hindi, but that the anti-graft law made it clear na itong mga pulis talagang makatanggap. Ako, I encourage them tumanggap. Especially after, kasi nangyari sa akin after kidnapping is solved, whether the kidnappers are killed or not, then makita ko na, sir, magpadala ito ng bullet zone. Ay, ang mahirap, kung ganito tayo, we are a nation of fools, na baski hindi mo na alam, sinasabi, buka ka ng bunganga, paunahan kung sino yung magandang lalaki. Ako, not all policemen are, mind you. By and large, ang police mababait. May mga sahol lang talaga na especially. Yung nakatikim na, at saka yung may mga kaso na, sabihin ko kay Anyo, tanggalin mo na lang. Kung ayaw mong umalis dyan, well, nasa iyo yan. So I'm warning you, policemen who have been in the past accused or charged. Alam mo kasi madali yung style nila. They are suspended, then after the suspension or dismissed, they just go back to itong administrative section ng police. Magbayad sila ng 300, then they are reinstated. Ganon ang laro dyan. Noon pa yan, alam ko na yan. Piskal ako. Alam ko ang takbo ng lahat yung, halos lahat, kung yung lahat na mayroon, and I'm preparing them. Yung lahat ng police na kakaso na reinstated. That's why walang pagbabago. I don't know if the last 2 years would allow me to really tatanggalin ko talaga yung mga yawa na yan. Sumusobra eh. At yan, hindi na, baski i-triple, quadruple, nasanay yan sa milyon. Hindi na yan sanay na, milyon ang... Kaya sabi ko nga, dito sa police, putang ina mo, pag naabutan kita, patayin kita. You will be the first to go. Hindi ka lang matsambahan na ikaw. Pero pag natsambahan ko ikaw, walang, we are in a state of perdition. Walang magawa ang If there's nobody who will do it, I will do it. If somebody has to go to prison, I will go to prison. If somebody has to die for it, I will die for it. By hanging, mahirap kasi itong, we just have to, at saka yung dito, I just fired the head of sa Pasig, the head of the commission there. Sabi ko, if Congress listening, Congressman, abolish din nyo yan. There is nothing to clean in the Pasig River. It is already cleaned. That is the art, state of the art ng Pasig. Unless we require every building, not only along the river, but everybody who has a waste to dump in a sewage or sewerage, Walang mangyari. But wasting time. You're paying people for nothing. They cannot do anything. So, Congress, ang pera niya, buti pa, bili mo na lang ng bigas o medisina. Dagdag mo na lang. Maraming opisina na in-hotel. So, yan ang burden ko. Then I have to go out. Baka sabihin ito mga to, gusto ko mag-travel. You know, I hate to travel. I have had enough. When I was young, I was already at the age of 16. Yung kapatid ni Admiral, no? Yung instructor na I was flying when I was 16. Sawang-sawa na ako maglipad kaya ayaw ko, especially din nung akala niya siguro nag-enjoy ako But yun ang ano. I'm telling you, I'm not inspiring you. I'm just stating to you, the first opportunity, yung under ninyo kung sino, pakan ka agad eh. Fire them. We do not need people. Lahat yan. And I do not just pigil ako, pero you know, all the corruption is, alam ninyo. Everybody knows. Saan yung pera? Kaya kung magastos na matagal na tayong mag-up. Pero dahil we are being pulled down tama yan. I do not believe that the Filipino people have really embraced what federalism is. It will be a good setup someday. But today, when we are all in a quandary of how to solve even the smallest doon sa itong federalism, maganda to. But if you leave it just to the local governments to do it, madelikado. Especially sa drugs. Papasukan ng drugs yan. Walang control. Buti dito may maghawak eh. Pero actually, tinawag ko yung mga sila nagbalik. Some are here. They were here when I said that I will do not, wag mong sabihin na, pati siluot, wag mong sabihin na ka, putang inambos kay General ka, papatayin kita. Wag kayong pumasok yan. Because talaga, at the kind of situation, it's easy. We are on the brink, actually, of, kita mo araw-araw, hindi na ulol yung human rights, araw-araw, whether on the crawler dyan, or dyan sa program. At saka karami na patay ko. The last few days, every day, ang pulis ko mamatay. Fighting drugs. We cannot proceed as a nation if we do not do something about it. Ako, sa panahon ko, gusto kong whatever be the outcome or the consequence, I'm ready for it. But at least ako, sinabi ko na sa inyo noon sa kampanya, galit talaga ako sa droga. At noon sinabi ko, I am ready to just kill anybody who destroys my country. Oh, yun ang Yan that's the favorite. Yung sloganeering ko na yan, ulit-ulit ni pero hindi nila tinatapos. I will kill you. They just quote that I will kill you. So siguro magpatay talaga akong isa. Sabihin, I will kill you because you are stupid. Sino gusto pumatay ng Pilipino na walang kasalanan? So, the last gory sight that I saw was yung bata na 1-year-old sa Makati na tinalian sa parang kahoy. Tapos, the boy was raped. Anal ang nasira. Patay ang bata. Tapos here comes the human rights. Sumisigaw about a dead carcass there. Nakabulagta. Kasi hindi naman nila nakita. I guess hindi naman nila alam kung totoo istorya o wala. Ay, mas mabuti yung malaman ninyo ang totoo, kung totoo talaga yung sinasabi mo. So I just hope that you would. I'm on my way out. I suppose kayo, you would have a long way to go, especially yung may mga fixed terms. So I hope that you would really do something to help government. Ngayon, kung in the horizon, wala akong ini-insulte. In the horizon yan, wala akong nakita na. Kaya sabi ko sa anak ko, si Inday, sabi ko, Day, huwag kang pumasok dyan. Kasi ini-imber na ng sabi ko, pero do not be offended, the Filipino people. Wala kang makuhang kabutihan dyan para sa sarili mo. You just stay there in Malacañan. You have a 200 pesos salary, 200,000. Yun lang ang iyo. Kung inatrabaho ka hanggang umaga, karaming pirmahan. Siguro may mga 2,000 to go ako, to be appointed sa gobyerno. Yung bakante nyo ngayon. Meron pa 200, hindi ko pa natapos. Matatapos na lang. Tama yung sabi ni Presidente Aquino. Hindi mo matatapos, mag-abot na lang. Hindi mo kaya, unless na yung iba may initials, makita mo yung initial, pirma ka na lang. Mahirap yung gano'n eh. Kasi yung mga military pa ito, binabasa ko talaga. And it takes time to read and to absorb and to, to confront your old age. Hindi ka basta hanggang umaga na lang palagi. But I hope that within the next 2 years, while you are with me, sana tulungan ninyo ako. Ako basta corruption na lang. Automatic sa akin. Corruption, out. As in, out. Wala akong The latest one is may bakante. Kung sinong may gusto. Opisina yun? Opisina under the PNOC. Marami pa. Maraming bakante. Ang problema is really looking for an honest man. Diyan ako nahihirapan. It is really, really very hard. And I'd like to tell you that most of those I fired were my friends in 1988 when I became mayor. And they were there to help me. And also, nung presidente ako, tumulong ito. Kaya, 2 minutes. Bakit gusto ko military? Natatakot ako sa kanila. Why should I appoint them? Because I want to ingratiate myself to the military. So that what? So that they will not oust me? Tang ina, kaligaya ko na lang kung paalisin ako. Mag-uwi na ako sa amin. Totoo. Sabi ko, do not give me that spectacle of mga armored car dyan sa kaluko. Masyadong small time yan. Hindi ginagawa yan ngayon. Yun is you talk to then we say, we do not like you. Fine. Because I do not like the work. It's all yours. Ang gusto ko lang kayo sa military, kasi pag inutusan mo, sinusunod. Especially the righteous one. And madali. Baski mag-shortcut, basta magsabi ako, go. I will not order you to do anything na mapakasama sa inyo. Pag inutosan ko yung gano'n, do it because it's right. Tansyado ko na yan. Pero pag hindi, nagkamali ako, kulong ka. Pero sa military kasi, bureaucracy, magipag-usap ka, sir, hindi ka. O, di, sige. Maya-maya, wala na pera. Makita mo naman kung saan. On the projects na makita ninyo na. So I hope that alam ninyo ang puso ko. I desperately want to be a good administrator of government. Gusto ko talaga. O, hindi ko kaya sabihin mo na whether you like it or not, you'll be drawn into the vortex of yung corruption. Baski anuhin mo. Anything that is not right, sabihin mo na kaagad. Huwag mo na niyong patagalin para huwag natin mapaalis. Well, file natin ang kaso. Kaya ako nga, mayroon akong naghintay ron ng kaso sa human rights. At the end of my term, there are so many thousands of naloko na. Sige, sabi ko, I will try. Total naman dyan si Panelo. Andre, naka-brown belt ka. Believe ako. So, I'm glad that you have decided to participate. One more job for you to do, added task. But this is intended for our country. Baski ganito lang ako, I really love my country. Talagang, lalo lang ng pagmotor ko. When I first make a tour sa, nag-ikot ako sa Pilipinas, doon talaga ako na in love sa bayan ko. Napakaganda. Sayang naman. Salamat.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, for your message. We shall now proceed with the photo-taking opportunity. We will have 4 batches. May we now invite the first batch to please proceed on stage. May we ask the second batch to kindly prepare for the photo-taking opportunity. Thank you. Thank you very much. May we please ask our officials to kindly exit to your right. May we now invite the second batch on the stage. May we ask the third batch to kindly prepare for the photo-taking opportunity? Thank you. Thank you very much. May we please ask our officials to kindly exit to your left. May we now invite the third batch on stage. May we ask the fourth batch to kindly prepare for the photo opportunity. Thank you very much. May we please ask our officials to kindly exit to your left. Thank you. Our last batch, may we now invite the fourth batch to please proceed on stage. Thank you very much. May we please ask our officials to kindly exit to your left. Kindly exit to your left. Once again, thank you very much, Mr. President. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our oath-taking ceremony this afternoon. We would like to request everyone to please remain inside the hall until the President has left. Thank you. May we request everyone to please settle down. Thank you.
You know? What?
What did you mean when you, how serious are you? Ano sinasabi niyo po?
Reminder, for those who have not yet signed their oath of office, kindly remain. Protocol officer will assist you to sign your oath of office. Thank you.
Your law enforcement powers to the Vice President. What did you mean about that, sir?
No, I do not surrender anything. I said if she wants, I can commission her to be the drug czar. Marami man siyang reklamo doon sa labas. O sige, sabi niya, you have to redirect your whatever. Parang ngayon, mas marunong ka man sa akin, I'll hand into you full powers sa drugs.
Okay.
I'll give you 6 months.
Okay.
Tignan natin kung kaya mo.
That's an offer, not yet a plan, that's something that you really plan to do.
No, sinabi ko sa kanya, I'm ready to give you, to concede to you powers that would cover all drug, anti-drug activities by the government.
Okay.
Sabihin niya, siya ang dalhin ko. I'll give her a clean slate
Okay.
para malaman niya kung gaano kadali mag-control ng droga.
Okay. Sir, how are you after po the Japan trip? How are you, sir? Kamusta po kayo after the medical check-up?
Sabi man ng doktor, wag daw ako mag-iingay. Straight man ako maglakad, basta may tao. Pero pag wala ng tao, yan.
Masakit pa rin. Sir, do you still feel the back pain?
Masakit.
Hindi kita, sir.
Nakita mo. Yun, sa kamay lang yun, ha? Pero malalim yun sa paa.
Opo. Ay, sir. Ayun. Sir, that's because
Dito
of the...
sa paa.
Kamusta, sir, yung back pain?
It requires a lengthy explanation. Actually, yung passus must be precipitated with something. A matter spasm by itself is not really nothing. There has to be something which ayaw ko munang isabihin sa inyo. But then again, it's connected with the spinal.
It's not that, is it serious enough, sir, that perhaps will prompt regular medical bulletins?
No, wala naman yan sa ano. Hindi naman kailangan. Kung hindi na ako makatindig, sabihin ng asawa ko sa inyo.
PNP Chief, case po na hindi tanggapin ni Vice President yung ino-offer nyo, would you ask her to shut up?
No, because this is a democracy. Nobody can order anybody to shut up. Gusto ko lang malaman kung kaya niya. Marami kasing sinasalita, redirect, o anong pinagsasabi niya sa labas. Do it here. 6 months.
And that's anytime, sir.
Anytime. Gusto niya ngayon, tawagan mo siya. I can talk to her tonight and I will order tomorrow. Everybody should follow her in the matter of a drug issue. Siya na.
Mr. President, sabi po ni Vice President Duterte na hindi po dapat matuloy yung joint exploration hanggat hindi kinikilala ng China yung sovereignty ng Pilipinas sa West Philippines.
You know, dreaming. That's the problem with people. They dream. They do not indulge in reality.
Sir, may napili na po ba kayong PNP chief?
Ikaw muna.
PNP chief.
PNP Chief.
Wala pa. Wala pa.
Bakit sir wala pa po?
It's kind of, it's not, hindi naman messy, but it's very hard to, at this time, to choose a candidate na who would really, you know, the appropriate guy. Mahirap eh.
Pero what will be your consideration in choosing the
Honesty. Eh kaya ngayong iba, lahat halos, may ano naman, may butt of the matter. Ganito, si ano ito, pwede. Yeah, but you know, the butt of the matter is, you know,
Si Mayor Navarro, yung narcolist, yung napatay, sabi niya, nakausap mo daw siya. Si Mayor Navarro, sir, yung nasa narcolist po ninyo, he said that he talked to you 2 weeks before na-ambush siya sa
he
Cebu.
was my supporter. Mayor Navarro,
Yes, sir. Nasa narcolist po siya.
yung namatay,
Yes, sir.
sumuporta sa akin yun nung last election.
Anong sinabi niya po, sir, nung nagkausap kayo 2 weeks ago?
Somebody is out to get him.
Did he say who?
Kung sinong, anong rason?
Sir, namatay siya, sir, under the custody of the PNP. Namatay po si Mayor Navarro na nasa custody ng PNP. How do you look at that po?
Namatay.
Si Mayor Navarro po, namatay po siya habang nasa custody ng PNP. May security lapses po ba doon?
Yan ang sinasabi ko. PNP, anong ginawa ng PNP? Bakit silang pumatay? Sila yung malapit. Well, anyway, iniimbestiga pa.
Paiimbestigahan.
It's being investigated by the NBI. Pati yan.
Thank you, sir.
Mas gusto ko ang NBI na lang para walang... Kasi nung nangyari yan, kasama ang pulis. At to make it really fair, I'd like to order the police to terminate their investigations and hand it to the NBI, whatever documents and or proof or evidence that they have in their hands.
Pero sir, na-validate niyo po ba yung pagiging narco-politician niya? Was it vetted and confirmed?
I am sure yung una siguro, sabi nila, but subsequently, I had only one list yung nilabas ko noon. Pero yung kung listahan sa, I'm not saying na, no. I'm not trying to imply anything. But yung second list, wala yun. There was only one singular list na naibigay ko. Yun na yung una. Wala na akong binibigay na sunod.
President, sorry. 1 month away, magpapalit na naman po ng taon. Itutuloy nyo pa rin po ba yung balak nyong i-totally ban ng firecrackers sa buong bansa?
Alam mo, ma'am, it would really depend on the local government concerned. Kasi hindi pwedeng, the firecracker itself is not illegal per se. So just because you're holding a firecracker doesn't mean that you are guilty of a crime. But may mga local governments that, gaya ng Davao, I started way back in when I came back as mayor, yun ang inimpose ko. Smoking, drinking, pati yung... Depende yan sa... Pero if I can utilize a national law to stop the selling, ang gusto ko kasi wala nang putukan para wala nang maputulan ng ulo, wala nang mabulag. I'm more concerned not in the stopping of the manufacture of, pero yung madisgrasya ng mga bata. A lot of children every year would lose an eyesight, 2 fingers blown away. Yung mga ganun. Sunog.
Sir, may looming water crisis po sa Metro Manila and right now meron ng mga interruptions na nangyayari. May fresh directives po ba kayo?
I have appointed enough men of equal talent to deal with the problem. I don't know kung saan sila magkuha. Basta sa akin, you produce water.
Pero sir, the problem is the source, yung angkat daw. So, do you see the need na i-fast track na yung Kaliwa Dam?
Well, there are a lot of... Let me be very clear to the citizens and all. You have every right to protest if it really... It's would place your place in jeopardy. But if the safeguards are there, tapos between your concerns and the crisis that we are trying to avoid, I will use the extraordinary powers of the presidency to... I could not just allow people go about without water, even for drinking. So kung yung concern ninyo, local governments, na ganon, it will pollute, it will destroy, then I will just say to the, kung sinong you just place the safeguards. It might create some danger or damage, but that is not my concern. My concern is the welfare. Ganito yan. The greatest good for the greatest number. That is democracy.
So how do you intend to use that extraordinary power to address this looming water crisis?
I'm taking stock of my options.
Such as?
Expropriation or outright police power. Wala, just ganon, diretso. You just go to court and file a case if you want. I am there, and I will start to find a way how to connect the water to the people.
Sir, specifically using the police power, ano yung specific,
Police power of the
ano
state.
yung specific action under that police power?
Well, of course, it has been confiscatory. Talagang agawin mo. Ayaw, sabihin, papayaan ko na walang mainom. No? Tapos just because your, your environment will be spoiled, that would not be a good answer to me.
So there's an ongoing probe doon sa kaliwa dam kasi dinaya daw yung bailing process. So, paano po yun?
Then I will go this and operate it myself. I will take over and I will direct what to do. Ganun lang yan. Hindi nyo kaya, o sige ako, umalis kayo dyan. Where is the remaining water? Okay, there's the remaining water there. Redirect it to...
Last question.
Thank you, sir.
More question?
Sir, hawak niyo na yung Senate results ng probe. Ano po yung initial impressions po ninyo sa findings nila?
Wala dito sa akin yan ngayon. Actually, I have not... ayaw kong magkaroon ng preconceived notions of what I was would do. Sabi ko, then I'll wait for the recommendation. But then again, you can be very sure that I will go back to the meat, to the substance, on what started. How did it start? What started the whole thing? Who were responsible?
So you will wait for the DALG recommendation?
That is due process. Hindi pa tapos eh.
Do you plan to talk again to General Albayalde?
No. Let the ombudsman, ang administrative is wala na kasi mag-retire na siya. There is a criminal liability kung meron.
Sir, pwede po ba, what will happen to General Albayalde? I mean, will he still be covered by the DILG probe since he's already retired?
Yes, retiring. Ano na, kasi ito namang administrative, ang pinakamabigat, the heaviest penalty there is you are separated from service. Wala becomes a fait accompli because he's resigned, he's retired. So,
Possible criminal na lang po siya.
criminal na lang, nandiyan kay ombudsman.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
No more? No more question? Can we not talk about what, some mundane matters of ano? Wala na.
Okay na, sir.
No more?